Welcome back, you guys, to Festival Tales Podcast. A podcast hosted by me, Vibe with Ade, and Babs, who is laughing. I don't know why.
I thought I was reading it, and then you just like went right into it. So it's cool.
Oh.
I thought we just said I was reading it, and I was like, oh, I'm not good at it. But here we goes, nothing. But it works out. We got it. Okay.
I normally do the intro. That's what I thought you signaled me to do.
No, that you do normally do it. You're better at it than me, so that's perfect. But I like thought you were like, no, you got it, and I was like, oh, okay. So I was like about to start, and then you just jumped in, and I was like, all right.
Whoops. My bad. Mercury's in retrograde, you guys. Communication's off. Everything's off. But we're just rolling through it. We've had technical difficulties, you know. We're all going through it. But we're back with another episode. Babs has got a story for you, but before we get into it, we need your guys' stories. So please submit your stories. We are running low, so think back to when times were much simpler and we were going festival to festival. Think about the craziest things you've ever seen, funniest things, rave fam stories, whatever it is, you name it. Check the link in the show notes and on the festival page and our social media to submit your stories because we need them. And yeah, rate, review, and subscribe. That's all I got. So Babs, you can now take it away.
And if you do have second stories or third stories that are crazy that you want to share, that's also welcome as well. I know some people might have submitted doubles, which is awesome. We hope that you can. So we'll just note that as well. There's no limit to how many you can submit. Anyways, okay, here we go. I got a little short story for us today, so it might not be a super long episode, but here goes nothing. Person writes in and they say, this one's just kind of a short, funny story. I ended up at a surprise sunrise Yeti set, and this guy was wandering around and sat down next to me. After he sat down next to me, he just kind of looked at me and then laid his head on my lap and fell asleep until I was ready to leave about 20 minutes later. I hope he had a nice sleep. And that's the story. I mean, that's hella funny to me because like it's just like just a random person just come on and just fall asleep on my lap. I don't know what I would do.
I really don't know what I would do.
I think it's like, funny that the person let them sleep there for 20 minutes. I
know, what a nice person, because I literally would have been like, hello?
Yeah, I think I would be like, no, like, can you not sit on me? And not that I don't want to be like mean or anything, but it's just like I'd be like, how about we don't lay on me? It depends, I guess. You know what? I guess it would also depend if like the person, if it's a camping festival, like,
yeah,
are they clean looking? Are they like not to be like?
Yeah, is their head sweaty or like their hair sweaty?
Are they muddy? If they're muddy,
like
it's a hard pass for me. If they're like just covered in mud, it's one of those rainy days at the festival. The Wooks are enjoying the mud, and like they come and sit next to me. I'm like, I don't think I want that next to me.
Like, did they smell bad too?
That's a big one. That's a big one. It's like, yeah, because like you could be in public. Like think about it like this: if you're in public and you smell like someone has bad BO, you're like, get that person away from me. Now imagine like at a camping festival, it's like 30 times as bad. I would not want. Yeah, you don't want like I said, you don't want in like normal society. You don't want someone that smells bad next to you.
Yeah.
Just imagine that.
I feel like my natural reaction just would have been like to back away.
Yeah, I definitely would have been caught off guard. I might have been like sitting there, and then I would have been like, oh, okay, and like then I might have like, yeah, like, what's happening? Yeah, definitely would have, and I might have like processed it like for a second or two, and then I would have decided like, yeah, you're nay. I think, yeah. But that's super nice of you. I mean, toast to you, like rave community. That's super nice. That's definitely gives us a good rep.
I feel like that's like a judgment, a call of like if you're a nice person, not a nice person or not, but what kind of person are you? Are you the type of person that would just let some random person sleep on your lap or not?
I would definitely, I think I would give them my backpack or like my pass or something if they really needed it. I definitely would like, I just don't know how I would feel if someone was on me, like personally, but like I would definitely be like, hey, if you like want to lay here, like we'll make sure no one steps on you or something. Like I'm definitely okay with that. Like lay on my pass, use my backpack as a pillow, like do what you gotta do.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a good point. I probably would have lifted his head, put a Pashmina under, so like in case maybe he was sweaty. You could have a nice little cushion for it to soak on and not get on me.
You just don't wear that pash for the rest of the weekend.
And then let him keep the pash after it.
It's all yours, buddy. Take it, keep it. We don't want it.
It's good. You can have that.
Curious if like any other. I've had where like people fall on me and such. That's like, I've never
You've
had it.
Someone fall on you?
Yeah, we were at Buku and I thought like a mosh pit had started up behind us, and it turned out somebody had a seizure, and so they like hit me and they hit a couple other people in our group, and we thought it was just like a mosh pit. So I like turned around, and then someone was just on the ground, and we had to deal with that situation. But like it was, yeah, I've had that happen. I've definitely had that happen.
Gosh.
I've had people like scream, like people that were tripping bad, like full on like bloody murder scream at us, which was, I don't know what they saw, but like I don't know what was going on. I mean, that girl was like, she wasn't just screaming at us, like she was like, it was like on the side of one of the stages, and people were like constantly, like we didn't know that, and we were walking by, and we like stood there on the edge of like the stage, just like vibing, kind of in the back, and then all of a sudden it was just like this bloody murder scream, just. And like she had her hands up, like on her face, like literally like the full-on like bloody murder scream, and we walked away from that because we were like, that was scary. Like it scared us. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like it was like, what's going on? And then we had friends that stayed in that area, and they said like things just got worse from there. Like she screamed, she started like she kicked some people, like screamed some more, and then eventually, as previous episodes have stated, she just lost her clothes, I guess, and probably was taken. I have no idea. She was having not a good time, I'm assuming.
Straight up not having a good time.
Yeah, I don't know on what, or definitely on something. I don't know what, but she was going through it. She was going through the motions. She was stuck in that eternity loop.
I'm trying to think if I did see, not on me, but I did see a girl keep on like falling and then getting back into a mosh pit. But like, yeah, oh my God. This was Base Rush, Arizona, 2017. And have you heard the artist Say My Name?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but anytime I'm at a Say My Name set, I see the wildest shit ever. Like, people just go crazy for his sets, and it's just like absolutely nuts. Like I've seen a guy lose his tooth in a mosh pit. Like he lost his tooth because he was just like going so hard. And then this girl that was in the mosh pit just kept on like almost kind of like passing out and then getting back up. Like everyone thought that she was like passed out, but then she would like get back up and then go back in the mosh pit. And like then she would just like keep on like almost knocking herself out, and it was like really scary. And we were like towards the front rail, and so finally like one of the guys was like, no, you need to go, and they like lifted her up and took her over the rail. But it was like so freaky.
That's like, yeah, she must have been like stuck in one of those loops where she just kept falling and kept falling.
Yeah, it was so crazy.
I'm trying to think if there's anything ridiculous I've seen in mosh pits. I always see the videos of like people like drop kicking people or something, which
oh my gosh.
I
Do you get in mosh pits?
Yeah, I've started to. I wasn't originally, but yeah, there's definitely been times where like I went, like at Lost Lands, we went to the surprise set to just like check out who it was, and then it was Trampa, and it ended up being like really good. And I remember going moshing in that, and that was a good time. It was unexpected. I ended up staying at that set the whole time. Wasn't planning on staying at that set because Liquid was playing, but it's all good. Yeah, I've definitely joined a few. I have a story of like, I probably said it before, but at EDC Orlando this past year during Excision, we were like front on the rail, front left corner ish, and we were on the rail, and like mosh pit opened up behind us, dove in, blah blah blah. And I have a buddy that like saw exactly what I did, and he like came up to me after the set. It was the last set, and he was like, "Bro, I fucking saw you do that in the mosh pit. That was so cool." Like blah blah blah. I like was in the middle, and like I like timed it, I guess, perfectly. Like right when the bass drop, I like did like something like where I like slammed to the ground, and then everyone just like ran in right when I did it. So he like, but he was the only one to see it. So he was like, "Bro, that was sick! Like you were in the middle, you were like controlling everybody, like get back, wait." And then the drop came, and I was like, "Boom!" And everyone just went at it. I guess I was like, "Fuck yeah, all right." So yeah, I've gotten into them recently. I hate to say, I don't know
You're
why.
also, how tall are you?
I'm 6'4", so I'm definitely tall, but I'm just this like 6'4" skinny guy. Like I just get like I'm up there, like people see me, but then I just get tossed around. Like it's like I'm like those like one of those inflatable men. Like if I put my arms up in the middle of a mosh pit, like you would just see me like flying, like frolicking, like flying around. My hands are moving everywhere, left, forward, backwards. Like yeah, I get beat up. I've gotten pushed down a few times.
Really?
But everyone's nice. They always like respect it, pick people up, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I try to avoid like the big dudes. I don't remember one festival we saw this guy. Was it? Might have been EDC Orlando. Might have been. I don't remember where it was. I honestly, but this guy was just like he was. I don't know how to describe it, but he just looked so mad. Like he was just there. It looked like he was there for one reason only, and it was just to like beat people up in this mosh pit. Like he dead ass. He had like one of those vests on, so like it looked like a freaking army bulletproof vest or something, but he had a vest on and like his small backpack, and he was just walking around like, and he was just like breathing heavily, like and like he had his arms in that stance of like locked, like, and he was just walking like head down, like buff out, like and just walking around, and like the bass would drop and he would just like start pushing, and I was like, we were like watching him for a little bit, like, oh my god, this man is angry, like he's here like letting off steam, like he just work, we killed him or something, like I don't know. It was kind of funny.
Oh my gosh.
But those are the people I avoid. I kind of scan the area, and I'm like, all right, I can like there's certain mosh pits I'm like, oh, I am not going in that one. And then there's other ones where I'm like, hey, no, I'm like medium weight right now. Like it's cool. I always feel bad for when the girls get in it. Like they get in it, and some of them like go ham, but just those big dudes just come in and just barrel them over, and I'm like, oh my god, like you're props to you, girl. I love it when the DJs call out like girl only mosh pits. That's like, it's kind of like, I've only seen a few do it, but like girl only mosh pits, and I've seen the guys respect it. They're like, all right, this fucking next 3 songs, like the girls go crazy, and it's just like hair flying everywhere. Like it's so funny to see.
I've still never gotten in one, even if it's girl only.
Yeah, the mosh pits are not for everybody. I would say no. It took me a while to get in there, and I have to be feeling pretty hyped to go in one. Like I have to be feeling like all right, I want to like get in there and like feel the energy of like pushing and bouncing off of people and stuff. Like it's definitely like this like weird energy thing where you're just like in there, like everyone's just putting all they got or something. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
That's
it's
funny.
Interesting. I knew this would be a quick episode. And you got anything else you want to add to it?
Let's see. I don't think so.
Would you let somebody sleep in your campsite? Random person.
As long as it didn't take up a bed. Like as long as it wasn't like taking up someone's like bed. Like if someone came into our campsite and was like, I'm lost, like can I just pass out here, and we happen to have like
extra stuff.
Extra
I would
couch
definitely
or
make them
something
accountable.
for them to sleep on.
Definitely make it accountable or not accountable. What's the word? It's not accountable.
Accommodating.
Thank you.
Accountable.
Oh my god. Yeah, I would definitely do my best to accommodate somebody, but yeah, I'm usually.
I've heard stories of people like getting random people stumbling into their campsite or like passing out at their campsite or something.
I'm not surprised. I don't know how I haven't had that happen or have been the one at the random campsite. I mean, that's also possible. I haven't had either happen.
Yeah, if you have a story about that, send it in, because I don't have one.
I would love to know more about that, how that went down, or if you stumbled in the wrong campsite. Have I ever? No, I haven't stumbled in the wrong campsite.
I don't think I have either. I'm trying to think.
I have to be like very far gone for me to forget. Like I'm very good directionally wise. Like I'm usually the person in the group that knows what's going, like where I'm going and stuff. I have to be very, very like far gone, like for me to not know what's going on, or to just like be absolutely lost. I've only had that happen once at a festival, and it wasn't a camping one, where I was like, I don't know, I have no idea. Like I'm not in charge. Someone else is in charge of that.
I don't ever get to that limit. I feel like at festivals.
No, I don't like it. I definitely don't like it. But I could definitely pinpoint one time where I was like, they all like. I remember everyone in my group looking at me, and I was like, I'm not in charge tonight. Like, this is not happening. Like, you're looking for the wrong answers. We're gonna stand here for 30 minutes until you guys figure something out, because I'm not figuring it out right now. Like,
yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways, that's your thought for the week, you guys. Would you let some random person sleep on you or not? Are you the type of person that would let them chill or not?
I'd help
that's
them out,
all we got for you.
That's all we got. Quick episode for this week, so hope you guys enjoyed the quick one. Make sure to submit your stories. We need more stories. You can submit twice if you want to. We have no problem hearing all your anonymous crazy stories. And make sure to like, subscribe, and if you can, on some platforms, write a review. That'd be awesome. Anything else? I miss anything?
No, that sounds good.
Perfect. I'm acing it. I'm getting better and better. Here we go. Peace.
Bye.